Greetings. What I wanted to talk about quickly is backdrop people, backfill people. I've heard a few people mentioning lately. The first time I had come into contact with this concept in particular was through the Delores Cannon book, Convoluted Universe. I believe volume 4 or 5 it's in. A couple of it's a quick concept she had presented that comes from mostly experiencers in her regressions regarding people or entities that walk among us that aren't actually people, that are more of a holographic projection, that is some type of an entity that doesn't go through the reincarnation cycle like most of us do, but they're always like almost as it was described, as she described them, extras in a skit. Or anybody who likes soap operas like General Hospital or something, it's the extras in the back. That's actually what these backfill people are, and that they don't actually have identities and participate in our society like normal people. I found that a very fascinating concept, all right? I don't fully agree with it because I think it leads us to walking around wondering who's real and who isn't, but I have seen two things I'd like to contrast this with my personal experiences that are similar, all right? And one is inorganic beings, all right? A lot of us can see, and when we actually see, we don't see the beautiful colors that are on these books and things, but we do see an energy field of people, that goldish, white, silverish energy field around people. And the more you can start being able to see by energy and see that, you see how much of the awareness and consciousness goes outside of the human body, all right? So when you start seeing that, though, you start seeing that the overall biofield of people, the bigger one, is two forms. It's either spherical or like a cocoon, or it's either kind of mushroom shaped. All right, but that's the general energy field of people. When I started seeing actually by energy and learning what I was seeing more, and I started noticing like in a crowd of people, the first time it happened to me on this bus, I was in Atlanta, I was looking at these two people. They're just people. When I started trying to see them energetically, their energy field did not conform to what people's would be. It was like a weird triangle, weird pyramids. You see different things, and these sometimes are in crowds. Noticed they come in two. So those are inorganic beings, something that is projecting, something that is making our consciousness see them as normal. Our cognitive dissonance and bias is triggered by something they're able to do, and we filter it out, and there are other beings that jump in our field of awareness all the time and walk around in civilization like one of us, and they're not. So that's one factor. Another factor, quickly breaking off, is the charters. All right, I've done 2 videos over the charters. Go back and check them out. But those are beings that keep, I think, charts on lifetime experiences like me. Now, they definitely feel like people of some type. To me, if we incorporate our science and don't destroy ourselves, these people, these humans, they seem human to me, but they seem like humans for maybe about 1,000 years in our future if we don't destroy ourselves. And that's the kind of energy that they have that pushes you slightly when you're in their presence. But they definitely have some type of identity and very much have a presence. So I don't think they quite fit into these backdrop or backfill people. I think another aspect of that is something I've talked to several friends for years that live in large cities like Chicago and New York's where I first started hearing this, but from friends and things, these individuals that come out to wash your windows real quick and they disappear right in front of you, or they're on the subway and they seem to disappear while you're looking at them, or they actually come up and ask you for some money and something, and before you can even tell them no, they kind of just are gone. I've heard about that for years. I think maybe that might entwine with the backdrop people to a certain degree, or whatever type of phenomenon it is that's going on in our civilization. So anyway, I just wanted to address that a little bit because I think it's a fascinating concept, and also incorporating that into the holographic universe and all the holographic principle of what we're dealing with the quantum hologram and some of these beings that are dealing with us and projecting to us through the quantum hologram. I think that all this is entwined. So go back on the channel, please check out some of these videos. Check out quantum holograms. I've done a few on those. Check out the charters, a few on theirs. There's a few on inorganic beings. And also join me on Patreon. I'm starting to do more videos on there again. All right, that's where I've done longer videos. I'm starting doing live feeds. All right, you can reach me on my through my website and my email, barrylittleton13@gmail.com. My email or my website is barrylittleton.com. It's got at least links on there to all my other stuff. So Thank you.